Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is Consulting with Yali. In today's video, I wanted to focus on something that I journaled about on the 6th of Feb this year. Actually, I bought this year, so everything that's here. Oh my god, in 2 months, I managed to literally journal until, look, I wrote something. Can you see? I don't want to show you exactly, but yeah. So all the pages, I wrote on all the pages. I've journaled in all the pages. And I bought this thing literally on the first day of 2026. First day of 2026, I kid you not. Look at this. And then this is the last page I wrote on. It's fine. Let me go back. So you need to focus on one thing. Okay, that's what I was talking about here. Finding your authentic self, finding yourself. So basically, I wanted to mention that your success is hiding on the things that you don't want to unpack about yourself. Your success lies on the things that you do not want to unpack about yourself. Your authentic self will open the doors for you. Your authentic self, your real self, that's where the money is at. That's where your success is at. That's where everything is. What you've been hiding about yourself. In fact, what you've been neglecting about yourself, that's where the money is. You've been crying about how hard life is, how difficult things are for people like you, people coming from your lineage. It's because you've hidden yourself. It's because you've been hiding. You've not been your authentic self. You have not been your authentic self in a very long time. You've forgotten who you are. And I've got a task for you. There's something that you need to do, okay? In order for you to go back to who you really are. I'm going to need you to, you can either, have your diary or any piece of paper. In your piece, I know you might think this task is very stupid. It's very, you're not a child, right? But please bear with me. Have this page or have this diary, whatever the case might be, this white paper, and I need you to write a circle, and I mean a very big circle. A very big circle. Outside the circle, on top, right there, who am I? Who am I? And then inside that circle, I want you to, whether it's in sentences or whether it's in just, words, terms, whatever the case may be, or concepts, just write everything that you believe you are. Outside the circle, it's who am I? And then inside, it's everything that describes you. It can be in a sentence form. It can be in a concept form. Okay? Whatever it is that you are. And then outside the circle, it's everything else that you are not. It's everything else that you know you are not, but you have been, made to believe that you are those things, like being stupid, being lazy, things like the things you've heard people say about you. Okay, that you're stuck up, all these things. Then you can write them way outside of that circle. And it doesn't have to be in order, okay? It doesn't have to be in order. That's why it would be nice if it's a very, large paper. Even an A4, actually, that should be fine, So let's just do that. Because now we are trying to find self. You don't need to see a psychologist for this one. You don't need to consult a friend for this one. You can literally do this on your own. Again, it's easy for you to answer the question, who am I? If I ask you that question, you can just go on just like this. But I kid you not, an hour later, you will forget. You will forget because you will go back to the old you, the habits, the beliefs. It's very easy because now you've been going on automatic mode. Autopilot, by the way, let me just say that word. So you're an autopilot. You've been moving like that all your life. So don't think just because you are able to answer this question, who am I, just by knowing who you are, you'll just suddenly, you know, things will work out for you. No, write it down. Write it down, because the minute you're writing it down, you're putting in effort, your mind, your attention is centered there. Then your body will also, you know, immerse itself in this process. Emotionally, you will find yourself there. In fact, you're even going to find yourself being stuck. You might even find yourself having 3 sentences to describe who you are. That time you're thinking it's a very easy task. You have a lot to say. You might find that you literally have 2 sentences. You're struggling to go to a 3rd sentence. Because now suddenly you are attentive. You are present. You are literally focusing on this thing. It means something to you. It's very important. Because you've been going so fast. Everything in your life, everything around you has been going fast that you haven't been paying attention to yourself. Whereas if I were to say to you or ask you this question, who is, let's say, Sally? Or who is David? It's a friend of yours, right? You would go on. This task would be very easy. Literally, you'd have a lot of things to say about them. But now that I'm saying, who are you? You as an individual watching this video. Suddenly, you're going to think, I can do this. Actually, I do know. But I challenge you to write it down. I challenge you to write it down. Okay, so once you write this down, obviously whatever is inside the circle, this is what we want to retain. Okay, this is what we want to keep. That's why it's inside the circle and not outside. Okay, and this is what we want to focus on. And in fact, when you're writing outside the circle, I don't even want you to overthink. I just want you to go and flow with it. And you feel like you're done, you're done. Okay, if you feel like you're done, you don't have to think, what else can I add? No. Write it and then move on. But when you're in the center now, inside the circle, that's when I want you to really pay attention. Literally be present. Immerse yourself into the process. Immerse yourself in the process. I'm quickly going to give you a scenario, okay? At work, I've got this colleague of mine. We all do the same thing. Our job is quite the same, you know, but we are different. So we all work differently. Different pace, different style, right? And for some reason, she kind of felt like this other individual is getting a lot of attention, you know, from management, right? And she started to feel some type of a way, you know, she started to feel some type of a way. And I say to her, but why are you focusing on her? Why are you focusing on her? Because as your colleague, as one of your colleagues, I look at you and I admire you. I mean, she's good at what she does. Granted, the manager is saying a lot of good things about her. But from where I'm standing, like if you ask me, between the two of you, I look up to you. She was so shocked. Like, why would you look up to me? I'm like, because I do. It's in how you do things. It's so different. It's so unique. And you're delivering. She couldn't understand it. She couldn't understand it. It's her essence. It's how she does things. It's how she leans more onto her strengths. She leans more into what she's good at. She doesn't try too hard. And no manager is complaining. It would be a different story if somebody was actually complaining. No one is complaining. Just that she feels some type of a way because she's not recognized. Do you understand? She doesn't feel like she's being recognized for her work. But the people, the clients that she deals with, they say something different. The people who work with her, such as me, we say something different. We are saying something, we are singing a different tune. She would forward me the messages, the voice notes, the things that they're saying, the clients, after meeting with her. That's all that she needs to focus on. That's all that she needs to focus on. Because already she's found her strength. She's found what she's good at. That is public speaking, engaging with clients, literally in big groups. She's not fazed by that. Talking to people. Okay? It doesn't matter who you are, what background. She commands respect. She commands attention. But there she is looking at somebody else. And this person is actually the complete opposite to her. And our job actually requires, you know, this talking and, and she has something that the other person doesn't have. Yet she She's busy looking at, next door. What are they doing next door? She's not also paying attention to the comments of her clients. They're already telling her you are on the right track. What you're doing is working. Keep on keeping on. Keep pushing. So this goes out to you as well. You don't have to think outside the box. You don't have to start something completely new, completely like you are already different. Your footprint, your fingerprint, it is different. There is no one like you. You can pick up a camera and start shooting. We can both talk about the same topic. But rest assured, no one has your footprint. No one has your DNA. Not to the core. It's never been like that. And if it works for somebody else, why not for you? Why wouldn't it work for you? Don't fall prey, don't fall victim to your brain into tricking you into believing that you're not good enough. Because remember, we are so accustomed to feel fear, okay? To be scared. And fear is this giant thing. It prohibits us. It stops us from really dreaming and being our authentic selves, stepping into our real selves. Don't fall prey to that. I'm saying to you, just take a pen and paper, focus on who you are. The who you are, it's what you believe yourself to be. It's your strengths, what you're good at. I don't care. You're not Elon Musk. You're not any of these people. You don't sing pretty well. It's okay. What are you good at? Oh, my speech is not so perfect. You're not Barack Obama, granted. But what are you good at? If it is communication, then it is communication. Do you communicate the same way that other people do? Heck no. You're going to be different from a politician. In fact, let's say you're into politics. You're into politics, but you feel like you're quite different. You're quite unique. Your perspective, your flair, how you deliver the information. That's what the world needs. That's what the world needs. We don't need a replica of somebody else. Literally, you're doing the same thing. You're in the same lane. It's the same topics, but it's a different person. It's a different person, and it's okay. So please don't sleep on yourself. Don't sleep on your money-making skills. Don't sleep on your God-given success, because it is in your hands. It's given. It's granted already. Don't sit here thinking, ChatGPT, no. You are ChatGPT. You are the DNA. You tell ChatGPT, what do you want? You want to shoot a perfect video on YouTube? You don't ask ChatGPT, what should I do? You give instruction to ChatGPT that, hey, do this. You give instruction to AI that do 1, 2, 3, 4. It listens to you. You command it. You command, and then it delivers. It gives back. It gives back. So tap into your God-given strengths, your God-given skills, talents, and watch the world. Watch God do magic. Watch the world fold into whatever it is that you want to create. Stop looking next door. Don't look at the next person. Look at yourself. Look within. Thank you so much for tuning in once again today. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.